Peace, peace. This is your host, Selah Shalom, and I'm here with one of the Hebrew Israelite brothers. He's going to drop some knowledge, wisdom, and understanding for you all. So go ahead and introduce yourself, brother, and let loose.
All right, peace, fam, peace. My name is Yatazaq. I'm from Atlanta, and I rep the Hebrew Israelites. That's my nationality. That's my understanding of who I am.
Okay.
And I'm here to speak some knowledge to the people, man. Let them know what's going on.
Okay. Well, let the people know how long you've been in this truth and what influenced you. Who influenced you to the Israelite doctrine?
Oh, I've been in this truth. I'm really a young brother. I'm only 23, so I've been in it for going on 4 years now. So
okay.
It's a little bit of understanding. And one of my brothers who got the understanding from another brother, he introduced it to me. He just came up to me. And at the time, I was studying about the Illuminati and Freemasonry and all the wickedness that goes on in this place, and which we know today is the daughter of Babylon.
Right.
So once he brought the information to me, that's why my name is Yatazaq. It wasn't hard for me to just cleave fast to it. I just got the understanding, and that was it. I was metal boots on the gas, man. I was gone from there, so that's what it is.
Now let me ask you this. I noticed, let me show the camera, you got these fringes on your garment.
Yeah.
Can you elaborate on what the fringes represent for some of the people who may not have a knowledge about the fringes?
All right. The fringes, it's a Hebrew custom. Okay. It's something that's very eminent within the Hebrew society and culture. Okay. And excuse me, Salakia. It represents the national. It represents the commandments of the Most High God. Okay. And that's what the borders of blue are for.
Okay.
That's what it's a signifying. It's an identification notion of the commandments of the Most High God.
Okay. Now, what verse in the scriptures is that? So, who people may want to just reference to where they can find the fringes in the scriptures?
It's Numbers 15 and 34, if I'm not incorrect.
Okay, true indeed. Now, I noticed you mentioned something pretty interesting earlier when we were building. You mentioned something about the Anglo-Saxons and their relation to Isaac to some degree. Can you elaborate on that, brother?
Oh yeah, okay. The angelic sons, the Anglo-Saxon, or the original Anglo-Saxon, the names were the angelic sons of Isaac, and those were the original rulers and kings of what we know during the Dark Ages, during the 1600 period in the 16th century of Europe. We know our honorable King James, God bless his soul, the Most High bless his soul. We sat on 3 thrones at one time. That's what they referred to those people at that time.
And those 3 thrones was it Scotland,
Ireland, and Britain.
Okay, all right, cool.
Yeah, Great Britain. Right. And you can get a good reference, a good books. It's called what is it called?
Is that the one you said?
Nature Knows No Color Line. Nature Knows No Color Line by J.A. Rogers. You can go get that and pick that up. You're gonna get all the understanding on the angelic sons of Isaac.
True.
Not these Edomites that done took the term, and they spin on it. So.
I noticed you was talking earlier about King James being black. Now it's a lot of Hebrew Israelites making that statement, and I noticed you mentioned it earlier. Elaborate on that for me.
Yeah, King James was he was a Hebrew Israelite. He also knew it. If you get the original 1611 book, which is not the earliest translation, but it's a very good translation. If you get that translation and go into the prologue, he elaborates on how he was in a spiritual and political war with the Roman Catholics, and he speaks on how they seek detriment to his precious Zion. If you go into the prologue, he'll speak on that. But how I know he was black, it's this book called the King James, the 6th and the 1st. You go get that book, on the front of the cover, you got a picture of the original picture, and they couldn't change the picture because it was made on cloth. So they couldn't do no alterations and all that to the picture. So they had to leave it. They had to leave it what it is, and they got that in the Cambridge universities.
Interesting.
It's not even that. It's not even in normal. It's in normal population in the universities if you want to become stout in understanding and learning and a scholar, so-called scholar. But it's in the universities, and the book is called King James 6 and the 1st. I can't remember the author on that, but it's official. It's official. Okay. Make sure it's the reunion of Christendom. Make sure it's a red book. Make sure that, and it's a black man on the cover. You gonna know it's a black man.
True indeed. Okay. Let me ask you this: would you consider yourself a non-messianic Hebrew or a messianic Hebrew?
Messianic. I'm a messianic Hebrew.
So you believe in Mashiach? Yeshua.
Yeah, I believe in Mashiach. I believe in Mashiach. I believe that he was sent to redeem the children of Israel and bring us back to the Father.
Right. True indeed.
He's very important.
True indeed.
Without Hamashiach, there's no interest into the kingdom of heaven.
True indeed. True indeed.
But I mean, I don't beef with brothers.
Right.
It's all about building. Right.